I think that Bitcoin is emerging as the world's reserve capital network. It is the dominant capital network of the world. So the dollar is the world's reserve currency. And you recall, I said money is currency if it's short-term medium exchange. It's capital if it's long-term store of value. And if I wanted to send $1 billion from one point on the earth to the other, right, the choice is ship $1 billion of gold, move $1 billion building, or send $1 billion of paintings. You can see paintings aren't fungible. They don't make good money. A building isn't portable. It doesn't make good money. Gold, gold failed as a capital network 400 years ago when the King of Spain tried to send a bunch of gold to the Netherlands to finance his army. It got blocked by Queen Elizabeth. She bankrupted the Spanish army, and that's why the Netherlands is Protestant and not Catholic today. So it's pretty obvious. Bitcoin is a great capital network, and it's a great capital asset. It makes sense for the U.S. to own it, because if the U.S. owns that capital network, then anybody that wants to sell their Russian real estate or their Chinese natural gas fields is going to buy Bitcoin. So if you know where everybody's going, if you know everybody in the rest of the world is going to Bitcoin, and if you know everybody in the 20th century is going to trade their 20th century assets for 21st century assets, you might as well buy a big chunk of the network so that when they get there, you're the beneficiary of it. And I think Trump is a pretty good business person, and this is an economic brilliant stroke. So I think that they get it, they understand it, and we will see the U.S. move very, very aggressively into Bitcoin.
The cryptocurrency world was stunned on January 18th with the sudden launch of the official Trump meme coin, announced by President-elect Donald Trump through his social media accounts. The token, built on the Solana blockchain, saw an explosive debut, quickly achieving a 6.9 billion market capitalization and sending Solana's native token to a record high of 270. This unexpected rally has sparked debates about Solana's dominance and the sustainability of its 120 billion market cap, particularly in its competition with Ethereum. Adding to the intrigue was the timing of the launch, coinciding with the prestigious Crypto Ball event near the White House, attended by industry heavyweights like Michael Saylor and the Winklevoss twins. The 2UMP token, initially circulated with 200 million units and a total supply of 1 billion, was instantly listed on major exchanges like KuCoin and Bigot. Its unique liquidity pool strategy further boosted its appeal, drawing significant interest. The meme coin's success wasn't without consequences. Trading volume for Trump exceeded 7 billion within hours, surpassing even Dogecoin, the original meme coin. This shift saw established tokens, like Dogecoin and Shabbat, Inu, suffer notable declines as traders focused on Trump. Meanwhile, decentralized platforms on Solana, such as Meteor and Radium, reaped the benefits. With massive increases in liquidity, the launch also raised questions about the future of Ethereum, a network previously linked to Trump through the Ethereum-based World Liberty Finance project. With Solana emerging as the preferred blockchain for high-profile token launches, Ethereum's dominance faces a growing challenge. Whether Triumph can maintain its momentum remains uncertain, but its impact on both Solana and the broader crypto market is undeniable.
I think that Bitcoin is an enlightened and peaceful way to settle our differences on a global basis. I think that it, in a way, it demonetizes the incentives for war. If a nation has the majority of its assets in land, you can simply take the land. But if a nation has the majority of its assets in Bitcoin, no amount of violence will allow you to seize their property because it's in cyberspace. So when your property is in your head or in your private possession, there's an incentive for hostile actors to negotiate with you. Whereas, if all your wealth was literally a bar of gold, I could just shoot you and take the bar of gold. I could even bomb your house and take the gold. The gold doesn't get destroyed. So I think that that digital property is a much better, a more secure idea than physical property. I also think that there's $900 trillion of wealth in the world, and half of it is in assets people hold. They hold it for some utility, like they want to use the house or the boat or the warehouse. But the other half of the wealth is just store of value. People just want to preserve their capital for long periods of time without degradation. So Bitcoin's a $2 trillion asset class. There's 450 trillion of physical and financial assets that are 20th century assets. Those assets are degrading due to war, due to inflation, due to entropy, due to chaos, due to competition, due to weather. The cost of that is like 3% a year. So 3% of 450 trillion is 13, 14 trillion dollars a year of just environmental destruction. So as you transform wealth from analog form and physical form to digital form, you avoid and eliminate a lot of misery and anxiety and tragedy. And so Bitcoin is solving the problem of just giving us a more efficient way to preserve our economic energy forever. And if you think about a family, if I say to you as the head of a household, you're financially secure, you have enough money to provide for your family now and for the next 4 generations, whatever they might need.
Bitcoin's price action is turning heads as a legendary cup and handle pattern emerges on its chart, hinting at a potentially record-breaking surge. This classic formation, often seen as a bullish indicator, has a history of appearing during major Bitcoin bull runs. Analysts believe it could signal a price target of $276,400 if validated. The cup and handle setup features a rounded bottom shaped like a cup, followed by a brief consolidation phase, or handle, before a significant breakout to new highs. Ali, a renowned crypto analyst, highlights that similar patterns in Bitcoin's past have preceded massive price increases, sparking fresh optimism. Currently trading above 103,000, Bitcoin has regained momentum after a recent dip, hitting highs of 105,970. This bullish resurgence aligns with broader market recovery and favorable economic signals, further fueling speculation that Bitcoin could be poised for another historic rally. All eyes are now on whether the pattern delivers its anticipated breakout. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's keep this bull run going.